What are you doing?
Gotta move the facial muscles,
Okay.
sometimes.
Hey everyone, it's Pete DeYoung here with Kate, and
Hi.
we've got another monthly market update here for you for the city of Calgary, and it's for February of 2025. And again, as I always repeat, we compare numbers with last February. We don't do it from last month because there are seasonal things that happen. I mean, this is the time of year when new listings come on like crazy, sales pick up and stuff like that. So we want to know what February performed like compared to last February, because after all, it was February too.
Oh, yes.
So comparing February to February is kind of what you want to do. Compared to last year, though, I will tell you that sales are down about 20%. They're down about 19.3%. So sales are down considerably, and but new listings are pretty much the same, right?
Yeah, they're only about 4.5%, 4.4% if we're being more specific.
Yeah,
Up.
so
Yes.
up, yeah. So if sales are dropping though, and new listings are coming up, that means inventory is up as well. So
Correct.
we're seeing a pretty dramatic increase in inventory since February of last year. So inventory is actually up 75%. Now you would think, like I mentioned in last month's market update, if you saw an inventory increase of 75%, you'd think, boy, we're in trouble. But we're really not. We're more into it. We're actually still in a seller's market, believe it or not, with an inventory going up that much, because last year there was so little inventory that there was just really nothing to sell, where now there's lots to sell, and I expect that sales will increase, of course, depending on what Trump's going to do in the next week or two and that kind of stuff. But
Yes, exactly.
are we going to be reopening Keystone XL, or are we going to be shutting down the Canadian economy? Like, I have no idea. But 75% increase in inventory, and that of course does affect the
months of supply.
months of supply.
Yeah,
Wait
I
till
know
you hear this number.
This sounds like a scary number, but it's at 117% increase over last year.
The months of supply.
Yeah,
But last year we had no months of supply.
Exactly.
So what is the month of supply now?
So it's about 2.5 months,
Yeah, which is
that's still
no big deal.
Yeah, no big deal. Sounds
Yeah.
like a scary number, but again,
Yeah.
we just didn't have anything last year.
Yeah, it's really one of the numbers you really kind of want to watch is the absorption rates, and that's how much of the total inventory is being absorbed in a month. And we're still like, usually if you're at 33% absorption rate, you're at a balanced market.
Yeah.
Anything higher than that, you're in a seller's market. And as of last week, I can probably, if you're interested in what it is today, or whenever you're seeing this, drop a note in the comments or send me a text or an email. But it was at 50%. So in every market segment except for apartments. In apartments, you were actually at a balanced market. So it would actually, but otherwise we're at a 50% absorption rate, where again, a third. If a third of your inventory is being absorbed, you're in a balanced market. So
Exactly.
it's still a seller's market in terms of detached homes, semi-detached townhouses. Everything else is doing well. Apartments, we're just building a lot of them right now, so that drives the absorption rate down because inventory is piling on like mad. So
There's a lot more inventory in apartments versus that semi-detached and detached and row and townhouse.
Yeah, and so when you're seeing this, we're not seeing the manic sales we were seeing last year at this time. So we're not seeing multiple offers of 20, 30 offers on houses. But that being said, prices are still up a little bit from last year. They're up about 5% in the detached market, which isn't much, but I mean, we're still heading in the same direction. There's areas of the country where you're actually seeing price declines, like in Vancouver, where here we're still seeing prices are holding pretty steady, and I think they will for the next little while.
I think so too.
Again, depending on what Trump does. So we're all sitting here waiting to see what Trump does. But what about the semi-detached?
Semi-detached is almost at a 7% increase compared to what it was last year.
Okay. Yeah.
And then if we're talking about row and townhouses as well, it's about a 2.8. So not as much increase compared to the semi-detached or their detached.
Yeah. Apartments are up as well. They're up 4%. So we're still up over last year. And like I said, I expect prices to remain pretty stable, maybe climb another point or two. If things stay the way they are, we'll see things go up a point or two.
We'll see.
If the economy collapses, who knows? If, like I said, if we start building pipelines, Calgary could go crazy, and we could actually really see some advantages for Alberta and
Benefits.
for Calgary. Yeah,
Yep, for
time
us
will tell.
specifically.
Time will tell. Yeah. What's going on in your neck of the woods?
Well, in my neck in the woods, in the eastern, I say it like we're all the way in the east. In
Yes.
the east part of
You
the
are
city.
all the way in the east of Calgary.
All the way in the east of Calgary. Well, my division is actually not doing too bad. For prices, we're at 2.5 increase compared to what we were last year. But the most notable one, from the divisions that we look at is City Center. It's actually doing not too bad. It's a 1% increase.
It's
but
a 1%. Yeah, most
compared
most
to what
areas
we've
of
seen.
yeah, most of the
before.
areas of the city are at 1.5. The only area that's other than Kate's area, the east side of Calgary, is the only other area that really increased in value was the south, and
Yes.
that's not the southeast. So not like when you get into Mahogany and stuff, but more
Right.
of the south. Which is kind of interesting because all of last year we were kind of like chuckling, going, that southwest is just not. The rest of the city is exploding, and so the south kind of like like the city boomed, and now the southwest is kind of
Yeah.
echoing, and even then it's up 3.2%. So it's good, like we want to see prices increase, especially if you own real estate, but. If you're a buyer, of course, you'd like to see prices come down, and I don't suspect that's going to happen. I know I've repeated that a few times, but I think for the most part, nobody wants to see that happen. Nobody wants to lose more wealth or more equity after paying all these damn taxes and stuff like that. So there we are. Darn taxes.
Darn
I
taxes.
tell you what.
Darn toot.
I tell you what.
What?
I've had enough of them darn
Me
taxes.
too.
Yeah,
Me
there
too.
you go. We sound like we're getting ready for the
I
stampede.
Months away only.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it really? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's March.
We're in March.
Wait,
April, May, June.
June.
April,
July?
May. March, April, May. 3 months.
3 months.
And then it's like, no, July. Yeah. Sorry.
July, right?
Four
Okay, I
months.
was like,
4 months and a week
I mean,
or
that's
something
still
like
not.
that.
Okay, February went by like this.
It didn't it?
Yeah.
January took forever.
Yeah.
Because it was like minus
I know.
150,000.
It's because we were all frozen.
Yeah. Is that
Yeah, just.
we couldn't move.
No.
But I rode my motorcycle. Like
Today?
Last week. No, not today.
Oh, okay.
Last week. Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Oh,
well,
Betty.
Man, big black Betty. I rode Black Betty. So if you want to have better weather and you want to lose weight and be taller and better looking, you should really call Kate or I to sell your real estate. It solves all of your problems.
Yeah, that makes 100% sense.
Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
lose weight.
Yes.
You'll save money.
Less stress.
Less stress. You'll be
Right.
happier.
Exactly.
Taller.
Yeah.
Yeah, darker, more handsome.
Yeah.
All the things.
You'll
Prettier.
have more sleep at night, so
Yeah.
you'll have more beauty sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your people will like you more.
Oh, exactly.
You know what? If you need friends, you need to hire us to sell real estate. Anyways, we are always happy to sell real estate for any reason that works for you. So give us a shout anytime. As usual, Kate being young, you have to snap her. Is that what we call it? Don't they snap you?
What's Snap? Oh,
Like
it's
on
like Snapchat?
Snapchat?
Oh, whoa! I haven't thought about Snapchat.
Don't they
in
need
like
your
a
snap?
decade. No, I don't use it. I'm old now.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah.
but you'll probably still have to text Kate.
Yeah, text me.
Yeah.
I do prefer. I still call. You
Okay.
dial me up and you ring a ding
Wow.
ding.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's your number?
403-615-2346.
Okay. And I'm still on that other. What's that? What was that thing where you put your music on there and stuff? And I don't know what I'm talking about. And if you need confirmation, ask my kids. And you put your favorite bands on there and your favorite music, and
MySpace.
yeah, you can get a hold of me on MySpace. No, you can't. But
Oh, MySpace.
yeah, it's coming back.
Is it
Yeah,
actually?
I'm investing heavily in MySpace.
What?
I'm joking. I don't know.
Oh.
Anyways, my phone number is
Cool.
403-818-7310, or as we say in Dutch, 403-818-7310, and that is really how you say it in Dutch. So anyways, call me there or text me. You can also email me at pete@280keys.com. You can email Kate at kate@280keys.com.
Oh, it's Caitlin. Sorry.
Oh, Caitlin with a Y.
With a Y.
Yeah.
Lyn.
Caitlin@280keys.com or Pete@280keys.com. And like I said, we will solve all of your problems.
Yes, all of them.
So that's all we have for,
Yeah,
right? That's pretty much it.
I think so.
Any good jokes or anything?
Oh.
All right, take care, everyone. Give us a shout anytime. We're happy to chat. Thank you so much.
Comment and subscribe.
Yes, and hit that bell. Is that what subscribe is? They always say, hit that bell.
Oh, for notifications.
Yes, hit that bell
Yes,
for notifications or whatever. Yeah,
notifications, yes.
and look me up on MySpace. Okay, bye.